Throughout all of those years in productions, Disney loves to put several things on his movies. Things like references, dark secrets and Easter eggs in his movies. And in this video we gonna show you top 15 hidden details in his movies that you didn't notice. So grab you snack, get ready and let's get into the video. Our first reference is in Zootopia. First reference happened in Zootopia. Judy Hopps, the leading character, investigates a criminal named Duke Weaselton, who sells pirated DVDs. In his stall, we can see some Disney movie covers like The Big Hero, which is a reference to Big Hero 6. There's also Meow Anna, a shameless knockoff of Moana, which was released the same year as Zootopia. Interestingly, there are also movie covers for films that hadn't been released at the time, like Frozen 2, which came out 3 years later. The funniest part is that Duke Weaselton even says, "I have movies that haven't been released yet," like he knows exactly what he's doing.
Step right up. Anything you need, I got it. All your favorite movies. I got movies that haven't even been released yet.
Our second reference is in Aladdin 1992. Besides Zootopia, the 1992 Aladdin movie has been used as reference in many movies. First in The Princess and the Frog. If you look closely at the beginning of the movie, you'll see a woman beating a rug on a balcony. Guess what? It's none other than Aladdin's magic carpet. Besides that reference, there's another reference to Aladdin, when Mama OD sings, "Dig a Little Deeper." While she's tossing around various items, you can spot Aladdin's lamp passing by her pet snake. Sounds like Disney really loves Aladdin. Our third reference is in Baymax. Disney just loves to do references for Baymax. For example, in Frozen 1, if you look closely when Anna and Elsa playing on their room, there is a snowman that just looks like Big Robot from Big Hero 6. Also besides that, in Big Hero 6 when Hero Hamanda is in the police station, you can see Prince Hans, who turned out to be a devious jerk, is in the wall as a wanted criminal. Our fourth reference is in Monsters Inc. If you look closely in this girl in Bonnie's classroom on first day of school, you notice that she is exactly the Boo in Monsters Incorporated. And just to prove it's not just a coincidence, look, she is again appearing in the same Toy Story movie. Also, if you watch Monsters Inc., you will see some characters of Toy Story movie in the Boo's room, like on her table we have Jessie, beside that there is another famous movie character in this room, which is Nemo. Our last reference is in Goofy. Our final reference happened recently. The Goofy movie, which recently turned 29, and even after all those time people still managed to find some secrets. For example, when Mac Goofy's son do his performance, you can see a reference for a Peter Pan movie. You can see a huge reptile with a clock on its mouth, which is a clear reference for Tick-Tock Crocodile, which is also known as the common enemy of Captain Hook. Let's talk about Easter eggs in Disney movies. Our first Easter egg is about Aladdin movie, which may surprise you. You may not notice that, but Aladdin movie, which released in 1992, and Hercules, which released in 1997, are in the same timeline. And, to prove that, in the scene which Hercules and Megara are in the garden, which full of small statues and lots of greenery, a shooting star goes above them, and shortly after that, Megara ended up being struck by the small Cupid statue in the garden. In fact, that thing that's supposed to be shooting star, was none other than Aladdin and Jasmine flying on the magic carpet. In the scene where the two loving birds stroll through various different locations, we see that they pass above several different places with garden with Greek structures. And guess what? A Cupid statue. So it's the same place as well as same time. Our second Easter egg is in Tangled. If you watched Tangled, you must know it was one of few fairy tale that Disney made movie about. And the story is actually filled with the Rapunzel's tale, like a helpless princess with gigantic hair, evil witch threatening everyone, a handsome hero who will save the princess, and a spinning wheel, which in reality that spinning wheel used by Princess Aurora, the protagonist in Sleeping Beauty, a film that released 52 years earlier, so it's nothing but a small Easter egg intentionally placed by some Disney animators. Our third Easter egg is in Frozen. Unfortunately, the third Easter egg is something that none of you may have wanted, which is RIP for Olaf. Unfortunately, it seems that Olaf's long-lasting life has come to an end. I am not being dramatic, but I am 100% certain it's Olaf's nose and hand in that cup. It certainly implies that Olaf has melted. God, such a hard thing to accept. Our fourth Easter egg is about Pinocchio. Our fourth Easter egg may disappoint some of us about Pinocchio. Sounds like Pinocchio is no longer a real boy anymore. During the "I've Got a Dream" song in Tangled, we can easily see Pinocchio looking pretty lifeless, I guess. So, I believe Pinocchio came back to its original shape. How and when it got in this situation is still a mystery. Our last Easter egg is in Brave. Is Boo in Monsters Incorporated actually in Brave? A carving of Sully in Brave has led some to believe that the witch is actually Boo in her old age. Because if the witch knew Sully as a young girl, it would explain why she keeps doodling pictures of him. This led some of the fans to believe Monsters Incorporated takes place in the future where humans no longer exist, and when they go through the door, they're actually traveling back in time. Just like when the witch disappears when she goes through a door. So, if Boo turned into a witch and is traveling through time, what happened to Sully? Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked that question. But it seems like someone skinned Sully for themselves to make toilet seat covers. In the exact same way that Randall said humans skin monsters to make toilet seat covers out of them. Unfortunately, sounds like this is what happened to our beloved friend Sully. Let's show you some secrets in Disney movies that may surprise you. Our first secret is about Mickey. Many of us have no idea that some of the Disney movies hold very dark secrets. Especially in Disney's old movie. One of these examples happened in one of the old productions, which we see Mickey as a sinister sorcerer. Even though, that character's name never mentioned in the movie. But later we realized what is his name in the credits. And the name of the character is Yen Sid, and if you quick-witted it, you will notice it means Disney. Our second secret is in Hercules. The 1997 Hercules movie holds another secret. That catches a lot of attention, especially for those who love astronomy. In the scene where Fates and underworld creature converse, we see a representation of alignment of planets, and if you count them you will find 6 planets, which is wrong, but the fact is ancient Greek astronomers already knew of the existence of the 6th planet, but they actually didn't count planet Earth. So considered that it is actually very nice detail for the movie. Our third secret is in Zootopia. Beside those references and character show-ups, there is some adult hidden secrets too. For example, in Zootopia the villain Bellwether is developing a serum for carnivorous animals, and the henchman working in the lab named Doug Sheep. If you look closely you will notice he dressed in the same exact way as the Breaking Bad characters, which is wearing a yellow protective suit, and he is working on a blue liquid just like in Breaking Bad. Our fourth secret is in Inside Out 2. One of the fun and nicely detailed secrets in Disney movies happened recently in Inside Out 2. If you watched the movie, you know there is an emotion called ennui. The interesting part is that the name is used in the French language, and it's used when someone is not happy or not satisfied with their life. So obviously, ennui as an emotion is not happy with his life in Inside Out 2. And whenever this character appears in the movie, a French song starts playing in the background. Our last secret is also in Inside Out 2. One of the nice secrets in Inside Out 2 is that some of the animations part were drawn by hand. As many of you know, in the past, animations were drawn by hand, page by page. But with the development of computers, nowadays almost every animation is made using computers. However, in Inside Out 2, there is a character that, when they started animating it, they only used their hands and animated it like in the old days. And that character's name is Bluffy. That's it for today's video. I hope you liked it and enjoyed the video, and if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you find any secret in the Disney or any other movie, you can contact us and we will put it in our next video. Thanks for watching.